today's video, I will be talking about my final thoughts on Utano Prince-sama Season 4. So before I get into it, the last few minutes of utapri, if you went and saw after the credits, it says that they're working on another anime project. So I was like, oh, more utapri! It looks like we can't escape utapri just yet anyway. So that made me pretty happy because I was a little sad. I was like, oh, no more utapri, and I was really sad because I didn't think that we would get like anything more out of this. But no, just that ending saying, you know, oh, we're working on something again. It's like, oh, okay, nice. Which is awesome because more Tokyo for me, so that's a plus. So yeah, with that being said, I don't know when it's gonna air or not. It's just they already made an announcement saying, you know, hey, we're working on this. Be excited. So getting into my final thoughts for utapri. This season of Utano Prince-sama, I actually think that this one might be my favorite. I really enjoyed this season a lot. It was really interesting to see how things played out for our precious boys. And what I really loved is that we all got introduced to, you know, each of the members of Heavens individually with, you know, obviously one of our precious boys from Stars because of the duet, which is a really nice to get to know, like I said, a member from Heavens and not like, for example, have them like all bunched up together and have to get to know them all like at the same time. If you guys kind of get my drift. I just really like that because sometimes we tend to focus like, I don't know, because sometimes whenever they just kind of throw characters at you like that with like, when there's like several of them, it's kind of hard for me to remember their names and it's kind of hard to remember the faces and all that and just to get like a really good feel of their personalities. But like I said, I really love that they did this duet project and we got to know these boys like individually and what they're like. And throughout these episodes, I just really came to realize that these boys from Heavens were like so similar to our boys from Starish, which was really nice, and I really did not expect that out of this. I thought it was just gonna be, I don't know, like, especially from Heaven's reaction in the first episode when they found out about the duet project. They were just not feeling it and they didn't feel like doing it. They were like, I don't know about this. And me, I was just like, I don't know about this either. But I was really surprised to see just how different they were, especially just, like I said, getting to know these boys individually was really nice. And I just saw a different side of Heavens that I really enjoy it, and I actually like Heavens now. Before, I didn't really like Heavens all that much, like, just because I felt like they were just so cold and so mean. But seeing them individually and everything, I was completely wrong about them, obviously, and they're just so sweet and so kind. It's just, like I said, they're just, like I said, I really enjoyed a lot of these boys and getting to know them for one whole episode. Obviously we got like one whole episode that focused on them and their duet, and also I just kind of was expecting to be more focused on Heavens, but there was times where it did focus on one of the boys from Starish quite a bit. Like for example with Tokia and his duet, we didn't focus on Otori Eiji, we focused more on Toki. It could also be said the same thing with Masato and his duet, like we focused more on Masato than his duet partner. A lot of the things that happened were pretty unexpected, like for example with Otoya and his past, I did not see that coming. So it just like came and hit me hard. I was just like, what is going on? Because utapri, we all know utapri, usually at the end of their episodes they get resolved and it's all basically happy rainbows and sunshine and butterflies at the end of the episode. Which, don't get me wrong, I actually kind of like that because it just makes you like, I don't know, just so warm-hearted and so happy. It's just like, oh, like nothing bad could happen to these boys. But boy was I wrong with what I came along. So that was, like I said, that was unexpected. It wasn't like sunshine and rainbows for that. It took like a couple episodes to like completely resolve that, which was pretty interesting, like I said, because we don't really know a whole lot about Otoya. So that was really nice to see. And also I just really like it. And you know, with Otori Echi, I saw like a different side of him, because before it was just like, this boy is a little too strong, like, you know, he comes off too strong and he's just, I don't know, I just really didn't like him. But now after this whole duet and just seeing, you know, getting to know him a little bit better, I was like, huh, like he isn't all that bad, especially, you know, all of the boys from Heavens like went through some type of like development, which, like I said, is really nice. And I feel like them being paired up with one of the members of Stars got to, you know, they got to understand each other better, and which was, like I said, which is really nice because it led to Heavens changing who they were. Heavens just basically saw like the side that, you know, Starish and Quartet Night saw. Like they weren't really feeling it. Like at the first episode you saw like how they weren't feeling the duet, but as it went on they all seemed to enjoy the duet and they were so happy about it and just proud of their duets. And now I just feel like they really do enjoy singing. They sang from the heart, and they're just not the same cold-hearted boys that I did not like. They're like completely cutie pies, they're sweethearts, and I just really, like I said, you just cannot not love them after this whole 4th season. And also, like for example, like with Tokia, him on that episode focusing a little bit more on him, even though it did focus on him a little bit more, we did get to know a little bit more about Otori Eiji, and I really do like that because I was a little bit scared. I was like, oh, it's gonna focus on Tokia, which, don't get me wrong, because I absolutely love Tokia. It's just, like I said, I really wanted to get to know the members of Heavens a little bit more. With that episode, it proved to me that you do get to know the member of Heavens a little bit more. I absolutely love Otori Eiji because he's such a beautiful cutie sweetheart. I love him. I think he might be my favorite one from Heavens, but I don't know, at this point I'm actually having trouble choosing my favorite because after all these episodes I'm like, damn it, like this is like hard to choose out of the whole bunch. With Starish, I feel like it was just like instantly Tokia. I was like, this is my favorite. But with Heavens, it's, I don't know, it became really hard for me to choose my favorite from the group. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I really have to say about this whole 4th season of Utapri, and I really like how they ended things. It ended it on like a really nice note, and you know, just your usual Utapri, and it didn't end like with a major cliffhanger like it did in season 3 where we're like, holy crap, like, and you know, they're like, get excited for the 4th season. So everything was just basically wrapped up nicely and tied into like a neat little bow. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I really have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!